Hey everyone, this is Aaron with Crypto Trends. Today, June 10th, 2019. Today we're taking a look at Litecoin. Yeah, can Litecoin hold? Also, we're taking a look at OceanEx. OceanEx is an exchange, and that's OCE. So we'll be taking a look at that. Vechain, the Vechain ecosystem we'll be looking at. Zilliqa, what's going on with that? And yet again, of course, Litecoin. Please keep in mind that this is not financial advice, just my opinion. So let's go ahead and get right on to it. We're going to go over to the chart here for LTC. Good old Litecoin. And it has been making some moves. I'm making sure I'm streaming. Yeah, I am. Okay. How about this guy? Okay, great. I'm doing good. All right, let's go take a look at Litecoin. Here's what we have going on right now. This is the 2-hour chart on Binance. Yeah, on Binance. And as we can see, the general trend going from the bottoms is going up. It's looking good, right? Yeah, it's looking real good. Had a nice change of character here and has just been increasing. This is on the logarithmic scale. Okay, so what else do we have going on here? Well, when we're looking at charts and stuff, one of the first things we look at is we identify the large volumes. And then we go and take a look at that to see how they correspond. So this one here, let me scroll on in. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let's try this little, there. Okay. So this guy right here corresponded to this large candle wick right here. As you can see that. And so that actually took quite a bit of effort to push it up. So they really pushed it up. A lot of effort. It got it going, but it fell right down. Okay, you see that? Yeah, you guys see that. Spiked up and spiked down. Pretty violent move there, huh? Violent move. Also, this large sell volume, what happened with this guy? Well, let's drag him down. There we go. So we have this large sell volume. Yeah, well, we had a nice up candle. It spiked way up, and then it just, boom, went down. There was some buying activity here as denoted by, well, let me switch this. It's so much easier to look at this stuff on bars. It always defaults to candles. Okay, let me scroll in. So yeah, you guys should be able to see that. So yeah, on this one here, so we had this nice is in the upper area. We had a nice up bar followed by a down bar. Wham, and down it went. The saving grace of this was that, yeah, it was able to, the close was able to get pushed up a bit. Okay, not a whole lot, but about a quarter of the height of this. Well, actually a little bit less than a quarter. That doesn't look so great right there, okay? It would have been nice if it got bumped up a little bit higher, in my opinion, but nevertheless, from these other buys and stuff, it carried on with a lot of momentum. Carrying on, wham, wham. Also ran into a couple other major sells here, right? Okay. And I'm really looking at this from like a VSA, a volume spread analysis point of view. What is going on here? So we see some large sells, some large buys, groupings of greens and stuff inside. What is really going on? What do you guys think is going on? Okay, and yeah, we have a nice spike here, and it's brought us up to current. Okay, so there we are. But lo and behold, what do we have? Telltale sign of something getting tired. We have on fairly large volume, not the highest, but fairly large. It's in the upper area, up bar, followed by a down bar, boom. That's an indication of weakness. Yeah. And the only thing that denotes that it's an down bar is that the close, okay? The close is lower than the previous close. There it is. Also that the volume is higher. Yeah, it's about 50%, 30, 40, 50% higher than the previous, okay? So what is going on here? Well, let's scroll out and let's use another tool. Let's put auto scaling back on there. Now, one little tool, yeah, you can visually do this, but one tool that I like to use is the angle, the trend angle tool. So let's measure. Okay, so right around here is our changing character, and let's go up to the high. Whammo, there it is. So that's a 50% increase. Okay, great. Let's go from that point, that high, to the other one. That's a 31. Then to the next high, I'm just bringing it up and bringing it down, and wherever it touches first, 14%. Okay, see that? Yeah. And we have this nice flat line, so as you can see, the peak was right around here. This was the maximum area as far as height goes, was right about yeah, right. I'm looking at the height from let me get this thing out. Well, let me do a different tool. From here to here. Okay. So if we move it this way, it goes above, and this way it's below. So right around in here, this was about the maximum point. Okay. You see how I can just slide that? Yeah. Okay, you guys get that. That's pretty cool. So that was the maximum point right here. So yeah, we just draw that down. There we go. Maximum height. After that, everything is just decreasing. All right. So what do we have? What does this tell us actually? What does that technique actually tell you? That technique tells you the start of, what do you think this looks like? What do you think this looks like? We have large cells clumped in with buys. Okay. We're having a nice upthrust here, but that upthrust up here is showing signs of weakness. This, guys, is what we call, yeah, let me get out of there. Distribution. Okay. This is distribution. Oh no, not distribution. Yeah, distribution, guys. And what that does is this has the signs with the sales and the being and it being bumped up to try to get the price higher. And the wicked sells that there is definitely distribution going on. So the price is higher and they're dumping. What they're doing is that this is the process of the composite operators, the big boys out there, call them, or the big boy, the institutions, if you like, but the composite operators, that they are dumping their bags. So they are transferring their coins to get fiat or Bitcoin or whatever they're going to do with it, but they're dumping their bags and they are selling them to you. And yeah, it's going up, but the thing is, right now, as you can see with these trend angles, it's getting sleepy. Okay, this thing is getting sleepy. There's the right scale where it lines up. So the aggressiveness, the aggressiveness of the buys, okay, for this to be at a 15, at a 50, it'd be like way up here, okay? It'd be off the charts and still be going bonkers. But it's not doing that. It's dying down. Also, that when we're going down, you see, when we're going down, on the way down, this isn't like that down, but we're still having a lot of pretty good sized sells going on. When it goes down here in this area, look at these large sales. That's an indication. What we want to see is when it goes down, we want to see a decrease. We want to see a decrease in sales, okay? Not buys. Check that. We want to see a decrease in the sales, We also want to see actually a decrease in the buys as well. But none of that is happening. So what they're doing is they're actually concealing their buys. And everybody thinks that, oh, this thing's going up, it's going up. It's, you know, it's a wonderful thing. And yeah, it has had a great run. That's for sure. Don't get me wrong. I'm just looking at it from a chart angle, okay? On every one of my videos, I always have Litecoin down here. Did you ever notice that? Yeah, I pointed that out before. Anyway, so here what is going on is, yeah, distribution. So what do you expect from distribution? Yeah, we can look for it to get a little bit sleepy and get a little bit sleepy and. Okay? And you can look up Wyckoff distribution. That's what happens. It does that. It might come up a second time, maybe a second time, and then bleh, it falls. So it's getting pretty close. In my opinion, it's getting really close for decision times. Yeah, let's call it that. Let's call it decision times. So anyway, what do you guys think of Litecoin? Where do you think it's going? I definitely think it's getting a little bit sleepy and wants to rest down in some lower areas for a while. So we'll see. Let me head on over to make sure that I'm streaming and that people are on there. Hey, all right. Good to see you guys. Let me pop this bad boy out. James, we'll be getting a vet here in a bit. You might be liking it. Okay, so that is... Let me scroll on out here to give you guys a better perspective on the daily. Okay, yeah. So it's just... I mean, it's had a nice move, guys. It's had a real nice markup, okay? And, yeah, so I'm expecting this thing to go a little bit sideways, and then we'll see what happens from there, okay? Not financial advice. It's just my opinion, all right? Just my opinion, and we'll see, you know, if I'm right or wrong. It's one of those things. Trading changes all the time. Yeah, sometimes I'm like down in the 1 minute, 3 minute. Anyway, that's me. Okay, so what else are we covering? Well, since we're here, there's been some other interesting coins. This is USD. Let's go over to BTC. Flip it up. Break him out. And what coin is this? This is Zilliqa. Yeah, Zilliqa. This is on the daily. So it is also coming up from the lows like Litecoin did, right? We just looked at Litecoin's chart and coming up from the lows, and notice how similar it looks. Now, Zilliqa has just opened its doors for business. So its smart contracts are now ready for dApps. That means smart contracts on a platform that shards. So check out Zilliqa. Check out Zilliqa. They have their own language that is specifically designed to be safer. So there's less hacks. There's less a lot of things. But it's still a pretty darn good. Less a lot of things, as in less a lot of vulnerabilities, is what I mean. Okay. And that language is Scylla. Check out Zilliqa. You know, do your research. Tell me what you think of Zilliqa. I've been talking about it for a long time. It's one of my top coins that I like. I really like this project. And yeah, it's been, I mean, price-wise, you look at this chart, it's like sucking wind, right? But look where it's at relative. Look where it's at relative. Oh, yeah. It's at its lows. Isn't that nice? And this is versus BTC. What does that look like versus USDT? We'll go take a quick look. So it's right now about 6.5% up. Oh, I have this bad boy. Oh, look, I had this marked as a spring. I'll be darned. Imagine that. Accumulation. Imagine that. Oh, yeah. Oh, it hit my box up there. I'll be damned. The things that you can do with Wyckoff is amazing. And yes, I'm creating a course on doing Wyckoff in my style of charting and stuff. I'll show you how to make these little boxes. Anyway, so yeah, this is just looking like bonkers. It's in its markup phase here. Looks like it could be cooling down a little bit. Did a little bit of retracement, and we'll see where it's going from there. Nice buy volumes and so on and so forth. Also note here that we have nice declining balance, and it's nice declining volumes here. And that's a pretty nice height there on that bar with that small of a volume. So yeah, check out Zilliqa. Tell me what you think of Zill, okay? And then what else do we have on there? Yeah, we'll go take a quick look at BTC. Because we have to. We always have to look at BTC. Hey, it's up 3.68%. I'll be darned. Okay. Yeah, so this is on the daily. Yeah, we had our little fake out here. Possible spring. It didn't come up, so it didn't hit this box. So that's cool. Let's look at it on the 1 hour. Okay. Yeah, so it just came out of this BART. Right back up to the same level. Whammo. So no significant change. It basically closed this. It's kind of like a real miniature type of campaign, you'd call it. Each one of these little BARTs. It's just little campaign. Real miniature. But anyway, so yeah, no volume. It's just basically been going flat all along here. Okay, with not a whole lot of interest going on. What's happening of interest is why is this going flat? Is because there. Well, I did a video on it. My last video, check it out, that explained why this is happening, and that's because they're basically other altcoins are pumping. It's a very interesting dynamic. Okay, check out that other video if you haven't. So that's BTC. So we'll see where it goes. Pretty much flat all along here. It's really not interesting. Quite boring. This was in a distribution pattern, and right now it almost to me it looks like it's in an accumulation pattern. I'm waiting to see. Okay, but it actually could be in a reaccumulation pattern, which would be quite interesting. Like this down here, this area here, that was reaccumulation. Will we go into that reaccumulation pattern here? We'll see. But one thing of note for all the chartists out there that like their lines, their standard lines and stuff like that. Let's say you ignore this blow off top and go here. You go like that, right? And then you go, oh, look at that. Oh, what does that tell you? What kind of triangle? And what are the odds, right? When that happens. Or you can say, oh, it's not quite that. It should be down here. So that's like flat, okay? Because I was calling this thing pretty much flat. So there you go. There's your little triangle, guys. Okay? Bullish or bearish? You tell me. Alright, so that's BTC. Interesting things going on, but there's something even more interesting than BTC. I know. Can you imagine that? What is that? OceanEx. OCE. OceanEx. OCE. OceanEx.pro. Pro. That is the Vechain ecosystem exchange. And let's say you're in the US and you want to go and log in or sign up. Uh-oh. Check out these territories that are excluded. US, China, Japan, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you can read that. Well, that's a real bummer. Okay, guys. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, guys, hurry up because I want some OCE coins. Bad. All right, that's me. Why? Let me see if I can shrink this over. Can I shrink this over? I don't know if I can shrink this over. Where are the little tabs? How do you shrink this over? Okay, how do I blow this up? I don't know how to blow it up. Okay. I guess we're just stuck with, oh, right here. Yay! All right, awesome. Okay, so what do we have here? One thing that's really interesting. Oh, it's my phone. It says buy some OCE. Yeah, right. Don't listen to my phone, guys. Anyway, what we have here is really interesting because notice the big spikes that are going on. This is actually kind of like a spike too. Stop hunting. Yeah, stop hunting. So that's like really cool. Ooh, I like the yellow and the black. Yeah, so that's stop hunting. So that's really cool. As you can see here. Oh no, it's like taking a dive. Yeah, so where's it going? I don't know. Let's mark this thing up, okay? So this is OCE. What do we have here? Is this another game? No, this is the same game. So we'll take up here, buying climax. Yeah, try to get it straight, okay? That's a buying climax. That is, I always like to do it from the preliminary supply. Let's see, can I copy and paste that? Yeah. And right there. And I'm always amazed at how the preliminary supply often matches up real close with the automatic rally right here. So you have a buying climax, automatic rally, test, then up thrust here, failed. Failed upper test, tried to go again, didn't work, so tried it down lower, okay. That's bullish right there. See how it bumped up? This is bullish right here. People say, oh my god, it's dumping. But the time duration is so short. That's a stop hunt, guys. Stop hunts are bullish moves. And what it do? Whew, went up, did another test. Didn't quite make it. And that's okay. But anyway, it is plugging along here, basically in the upper areas instead of the lower areas, which is nice to see. Nice to see. This is this accumulation or what? Well, let's take a look back, see what we have. We have a nice, actually, if we go back further, okay, all the way back down in here, we have a nice sustained uptrend markup area. Okay, so that's cool. We have a pause and an uptrend. Whammo right here. Do we have a whole bunch of sales or anything? No, the volumes here are pretty even. Notice the distributions if you kind of squint your eyes and just look at the colors on the volumes. Let me bring those up. It's an important thing to be able to have this on a separate pane so you guys can see the volumes better. So we have some nice spikes in the buys. You see that? Those are the largest. And they're going down. They're going down. You see that? That's cool. I always like to see that. To me, what is this? Reaccumulation. Oh, let's make that thing white. Can't have it like that. There. Reaccumulation. So Litecoin was in distribution. This bad boy to me, OCE, looks like it is in reaccumulation. And that's just me. So if you're a Wycovian out there, tell me what you think, okay? You think it's reaccumulation? Yeah. What do we call that nice test? So that's OceanEx Exchange's coin, OCE. And, you know, there's other things about it. Oh, great. Now I got to figure out how to shrink this thing down. Wait, how do I shrink it down? Come on. Good. Okay, so reaccumulation. That's versus USDT. Let's take a look at it versus VET. So if you have Vechain, VET, you can buy it with VET, or you can buy it with Tether, right? So here's its chart. Whoa, look at that. Isn't that nice? Overall trend. Yeah, there you go. What's that angle on there? Let's get that angle. Yeah, angle 25%. Nice sustainable growth, guys. That is sustainable growth. Things that are above 50% are not sustainable, okay, for long-term sustainable growth. No, you're looking between 10 to 25% for long-term growth without this thing dumping down to something like this level and then this level, okay? It could. Yeah, it absolutely could dump down. I mean, it's the market, right? But what do we have going on with this thing? We have, let's go to all pairs. Well, that's not good. Let's go here. This is a better screen. Come on. Okay, this is interesting, guys. Crypto.com. Ooh, CRO. Will be, get back there. So Crypto.com is going to be listed soon on OceanEx. Yeah. Also, Vet was put on Crypto.com's wallet. Yeah. So they're holding hands, guys. They're holding hands. Here's a new one. VSys will be listed on OceanEx. They have their custodial services, and it's officially launched for the Vechain ecosystem. And then, yeah, and then Bag is new. Okay, what that's going to be like is kind of like the go-to place for information about crypto. Yeah, that's what they want Bag to become. But anyway, let me scroll on down here. Here's all the pairs. That's a lot more than there used to be. So you can get Tick here. Dash is on here now, guys. Dash. There's good old Litecoin. Oh, it's up 10% here. All right, that's cool. BCH. Yes, Bitcoin Cash. I'm actually going to say it. Oh my gosh. VThor. Yeah, this is where you get your VThor. You have the VThor for USDT. You also have it VET, right? Yeah, the VET pairing. So look at all of these coins. It's growing and it's getting more and more listed. Plus, the Vechain ecosystem is very, very conscious about being in the up and up as far as regulations go and working with the regulatory agencies, okay? They're not going to just run away. No, they're not just going to run away and hide like maybe some others will have to. We'll see. But these guys are in it for the long run, okay? They are serious. They are looking at it for highly, let's just call it enterprise grade, okay? Enterprise grade. Yeah, so that's OCE. What do you guys think of OCE? Let me see if there's people in the chats. Yeah, so there you go, James. So you just bought some more VET today. Hey, right on. VET is a fabulous project. Best of luck to you. Hope it works out for you. VET is a fabulous project. Do your research on it. It is like, it's like, guys, there's like 5 coins out there, in my opinion, that are really worth their salt. VET is one of them for sure. Vechain is the cryptocurrency for business, hands down. Light years ahead of everyone else in that regard. It's further ahead actually as being a cryptocurrency for business than Bitcoin is as being a currency. Okay, that's how far ahead it is. They've done a lot of work. And no, I'm not putting Bitcoin down. I love Bitcoin. I'm just saying VET has really skyrocketed as far as their the things that they've been doing. So James, you want to know what my thoughts on BTC rumor that we could be at 40K by end of the year? Yeah, it could happen. I suggest in the links below, it has future of Bitcoin or whatever in the links below. It says must watch. Go ahead and watch that. That is a 10-year, about a 10-year projection of Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of variables that are going into play that we could see where 40K may or may not happen. All right. But do I think it's going to happen in the future at some time? Yeah. Yeah. By the end of the year, don't know, can't tell you. But take a look at that video. You might find it interesting. Hey, Todd, how's it going? Todd's liking LTC. Right on. Yeah, LTC's had a really, is really on a great run, isn't it? Vet. Oh, Vet, $100 by next May? Ooh, I certainly hope you're right. That is a very bullish, considering it's not even a penny yet. I'll take it, though. Could it achieve it realistically? By next May, that's a year away. Yeah, it actually could, I think. That'd be... It has the ability to actually... It's one of the few coins that has the ability to take market share away from a majority of the big boys that are out there. So yeah, it's not beyond... it's just not a pipe dream. To me, it's just a matter of when. And that is, there's some big ifs and caveats in there, of course. If Vechain keeps going the way it's going, if they keep onboarding the clients, okay? They keep onboarding them. If you get, if you just kind of like sit back and look at Vechain, all right? What does Vechain have? Let's look at this. I was reading this before I made this video. This is on CoinDesk. You may have not seen it. 75%. Excuse me, I need coffee, guys. I didn't bring in coffee. Oh my god. 75% of DApp transactions are now made by bots. Yeah, imagine that. So large scale study of malicious bots in EOS system, right? Found 51% unique accounts. 75% of total transactions were driven by non-human accounts. Great. So that's really, this is what we have to look forward to for a majority of a lot of the coins out there. Okay. It's this kind of stuff. Fake volume, fake usage, fake this, fake that. It says Fang suggests, I'm reading right here. Fang suggests that these autonomous players were programmed to boost DApp ranking, increase liquidity of DApp utility tokens, reap unearned profits on DApp, pay out dividends, sabotage competitors by congesting the DApp, or launch targeted attacks on vulnerable DApps. Yeah. Read this, okay? I should have put it in the, I'll put it in the chat. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, man. There, I put that in the chat. Why is this so important? Give it a read. OceanEx. OceanEx Pro. Why is Vechain working so hard on its ecosystem? Why does Vechain have a hybrid chain? Why does it have proof of authority? People are saying, proof of authority. It's not 100% decentralized, blah, blah, blah. They have their systems the way they do because they thought about it. They thought long and hard about it while they're still an ERC20 token before they went onto their own platform. They could see, they could envision what things need to be, and they got help. They got help from high-end economists, from universities, to design a real crypto system. This is crypto grade, enterprise grade crypto. What everyone else is trying to do. They're building their stuff. Oh, now if I could only get a partnership. So they're, if you build it, they will come. That might not work for a lot of coins out there, guys. Okay? Might not work, but the ecosystem here for Vechain, OceanEx, really, this kind of stuff doesn't apply to it. This applies to everybody else. But you can think of Vechain as being encapsulated, its own ecosystem. It's encapsulated. Okay? It is no longer playing in this. It's like these are AA, okay? These are AA. This is the majors. All right? That's one way to think about it if you like baseball. Granted, I haven't seen baseball, whatever, so my analogy could be all screwed up. But this is big time. Okay? This is for everybody else. Vechain is no longer competing against other cryptos. Vechain is competing against IBM, against the corporations that are out there. Okay? It's set its side apart. You have a few others that are in that realm that don't give a damn about Binance, about the crypto stuff. Their main things are on getting something that's like actually going to work. And then they're building value. The money will come. The price will come afterwards. Okay? One of those is TKY, in my opinion. The key. Another one is MAN. M-A-N. Hollow Chain. Halal Chain. Zill. There's a few of them. Look at my top coins. As far as cryptocurrencies go, yeah. Look at Digibyte. Litecoin is doing some things. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the chats, shall we? So Nebulous, a dark horse for sure. Don't know much about Nebulous. Well, let's just say I'm neutral. Okay, I'm neutral. If you like it, Todd, why? Enlighten us. Why do you like Nebulous? What's like cool about it and stuff? Hey Han, how's it going? Yo. Hey Hanjo, aloha. He wants to know if I invest in gold and silver. Looking at picking up some. Gold was one of the very first things I invested in. And when I was a kid, I worked at like a really good like burrito joint. And I love burritos. And so, that really didn't do, it did wonders. It did not do wonders for my weight. Let's see. Because every time somebody made a wrong burrito, I would have to eat it. I just couldn't see a burrito going to waste. That was then, this is now. But anyway, so I saved up my little money and I started buying gold when I was young enough to work. And that was like at that time, you could work like part-time, so many hours is like, 14. And I took that money and I put it into gold. And I kept on doing that through high school and stuff. Also picked up some Lockheed. And, but anyway, for gold, my preference were 1 ounce Cougarons. Yeah. So check out Cougarons. Check out Maple Leafs. the pandas, whatever. Krugerrands have a real nice gazelle. That's really cool. But anyway, when you hold a coin in your hand and it's gold and it's an ounce, you're looking at this thing and the weight will blow you away. You'll say, wow, that's just kind of like cool to have. But what I did is I just put them in like an acrylic case and put them on the fireplace mantle, for decor. And granted, gold at that time was 360, 380 range, right around there. So it was quite a bit cheaper than it is today. But yeah, if you like gold, it's a really fascinating thing to have. As far as it being tradable, hey, if you take that piece of gold and you hand it to somebody and ask them, hey, will you sell me your motorcycle for this piece of gold or whatever? And granted, it could be used, okay? Let's say it's a used motorcycle. And they'll say no. They'll say no. You could even give it to them and say, okay, well, I have this gold thing. Can I get, groceries with it? No. Is it spendable? No. Is it even a store of value? No. Why? It's because people don't know the value of gold. They don't know the value of gold. They don't know the value of silver. People don't know the value of stocks. They don't know the value of cryptos. I mean, people don't know value. They see price and whoa, things go up and that's all they chase. That doesn't mean it has value. People think Bitcoin's worth is because of its price, its store of value. That is not its value. Its value is not its price. Its value stems from its ability to track transactions, to trace you. Okay? That is its intrinsic value, not a store of monetary wealth as far as like its true underlying value. But gold, I like gold. As an investment thing, get an ounce. Just to hold in your hand, it's a cool thing. Put it on your mantelpiece. Are you going to get rich off it? No. But it's just one of those cool things to have, okay? And you get a nice shiny one. They're pretty. Anyway. So yeah, I did buy gold, but I sold it. That's how I actually paid for a lot of my college. Is on gold. So here am I saying you're not going to make money on it. You could, you couldn't. It's the market, man. But the thing is that if you haven't held it in your hand, it's the cool thing. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Hope that helps on Joe. Go down to the coin store. See if you can hold one there. They're cool. Okay. So Ascension Now one says, good news out of Zilliqa today. Sharding. Amendable smart contracts 1,000 times the transaction rates of Ethereum. Yeah. Yep. Zill graduated today. It came out. Okay. And we've been waiting for this for quite a long time. To actually have smart contracts on sharding. On a shardable platform. Which is really, really cool. And it uses Zilliqa, its own programming language that is secure. It closes a lot of the loopholes that some of the other languages have. Okay, Solidity. So it is a big day for Zilliqa. Will it keep on being a big day for Zilliqa? I think it's going places, okay? I've been in this coin for a really long time. I like it. I like the project. Do your research. It might not be for you. Okay? But I like Zill. Check out my top coins of 2019 video. Zill's on there. Imagine that. So Rob wants to know, do I think VE, I think he means VET, will hit $1 in a few years' time. Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely. I can't say for sure, because it's the market, but yeah, I think that it's my opinion. Let's put it that way, that it's going to hit $1 in a few years' time. I mean, MC 2963 up here is thinking it's going to hit $100 by next May. What information do you have there, MC? You don't care to share. I like some of that info, man. Diesel Hound says lots of cryptos going to zero. That's what we're witnessing here, guys. With these pumps, with the pumps that we've seen from Matic, FET, Seller, Theta, BTT. Those are Hail Marys, all right? Those are Hail Marys, an act of desperation. That's what those are. It's the last ammunition's running out, guys, on a lot of coins. These are the telltale signs. Why is Mithril pumping? Oh yeah, it's pumping because it's pumping because it's like Tuesday. It's going in Tuesday, right? Wednesday. It's good enough reason. So Walt's saying, I have more reasons than not to believe that Facebook Global Coin will run on Vechain. Yeah. You're connecting the dots there, Walt. It's either going to run on Vechain, it looks like, or Vechain has basically copied their entire system, plopped it on over, and are going as a. You could think of all their nodes or whatever as being basically a copy of Vechain. Boom. Put it on different computers. Boom. So you have like 2 Vechains going, okay? 2 main nets going that are separate from each other. Just copy and paste, like how you can copy an entire website over to another computer and they're both going. The clues that Facebook has put out points really looks like Vechain or Vechain's platform. Okay. They also said that they're going to be looking at third-party service to administrate it for them, in order for them to kind of be in the up and up, to be kept honest, so people can have trust in it. You also have Vechain Thor, which is designed to be a currency. It's designed to be a currency, like a real currency, like a digitized US dollar or a digital renminbi. The model that Vechain Thor is on can actually facilitate that. So you could actually see, let's call it Facebook Thor. Okay, that would be the stuff. That would be like the dollar equivalent that gets pegged. Okay, so we'll see what happens with that. But reasons, I know there's a lot of rumors and stuff out there, but man, there's a lot of things that really point to Vechain or a copy of Vechain's system, that they're going to have Facebook to run on Facebook's computers, and Vechain might manage it. Who else would be better suited to manage it? Plus, you have DNVGL that could do the certification. Imagine that. Imagine that. And you have PricewaterhouseCoopers that could also do the certification and auditing. Imagine that. What else do you have that PricewaterhouseCoopers did way, way long ago? Vechain is the only coin to date, as far as I know, that has passed a disaster recovery program. People remember that. Yeah. So if you have some type of catastrophic disaster, Vechain has been certified to come out of that. Yeah. Put your reasons down, Walt. Put them in the chat here. Put them in the comments. Share the info. Because I don't talk about, I really not been trying to talk about and then having rumors until we hear about this thing on the 18th. But, yeah, Facebook could be running on Vechain. We'll just see. Don't forget, Vechain has its own exchange, OceanEx. Yeah. Imagine that. Hey Kyle, thanks for the tip. I really appreciate it, man. Richard says OceanEx looks like it's about to break out compared to Vet. Yeah, that thing to me is going to be the next Binance. That's how I'm looking at it. You're actually getting quality items on there. I know there haven't been a lot of news about them and stuff, but you're actually getting they're building a quality ecosystem. Okay, everything that goes in the Vet builds up Vet. Okay, that's how you build value. And OceanEx, man, they're going to be the exchange where people will have to go to get things like Tick and Shaw and a whole bunch of others. So we'll just see. Hunjo says, you saw Godzilla the other night. I must see for sure. Yeah, I saw it on last weekend. And, it was entertaining. Good graphics and stuff. I like near the end where they found Godzilla's home. I thought that was quite interesting. Pretty cool. I'm not going to spoil it for people. Go see it. It's entertaining. I mean, it's a Godzilla show. Don't expect... don't expect something like Gandhi, or something way out there as a heavy show. But anyway, it's worth a see. It's entertaining and stuff. Anyway, guys, that's about it. So, yeah, put your comments below. Like, subscribe, get notified. Yeah. Where's Vechain going? You think Litecoin's looking a little tired? Let's look at LTC once again since we're here. It's 10.4% on USDT. Whoop-de-dee. This is on the hour. Looking kind of sleepy. Yeah. There you go. What does that look like? It looks like it's ready for a nice... well, it could still go up. We'll see. It's looking a little bit sleepy to me, though. Yep. Looking a little sleepy. Let's blow this up again. Let's see, where do I have it? Right around there. Yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, guys, that's it. Like, subscribe, get notified, and have a wonderful day. Catch you later. Bye.